क्या है कि अगर बीजेपी और मोदी साहब को कोई मिरर दिखाता है तो एकदम कहना शुरू हो जाता है कि भारत पे हमला हो गया। भारत पे किसी की हिम्मत नहीं है हमला करने की। बीजेपी गवर्नमेंट, आवर प्राइम मिनिस्टर एंड दिस फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर शुड रियलाइज इट। क्या हो रहा है इन्हें एहसास होना चाहिए, बजाय इसके कि क्या इससे कोई वेदर दिस स्टेटमेंट विल मेक एनी डिफरेंस इन द होल ऑफ वर्ल्ड। वन साइड दिस चीफ मिनिस्टर ऑफ Assam is saying something else. There are so many Hussains in India. It means what Obama is saying is correct. And now this finance minister has given this statement.
Tracking the latest coming in from what the government is saying, joining me is my colleague Akshay Dongre. Akshay, very interesting that Nirmala Sitharaman is all guns blazing. It looks like it could be the strategy that ministers one by one will start to react on what Obama has said, that this is going to be an assertive reaction and not be defensive to what Obama has said.
Well, yes, Pooja, in fact, this is not just an assertive reply to what the former president of the US, Mr. Barack Obama said, but this is also very aggressive reaction. You know, that is not in line with the kind of friendship we are talking about ever since Prime Minister Narendra Modi recently visited the United States of America. He was given a rousing welcome, and we have to remember that President Joe Biden was the vice president when Mr. Barack Obama was the president of the United States of America. Mr. Joe Biden is one of the closest friends of Mr. Barack Obama. So while we are talking of a bond forming between Mr. Joe Biden and Mr. Narendra Modi, this is surprising that the way BJP leaders and ministers are attacking Mr. Barack Obama. But the statement that was made by Mr. Barack Obama has not just been questioned by the ministers, but also the people in the United States. As far as United States' own track record is concerned, it is perhaps one of those countries that has waged war against Muslim nations the most in the past few decades. And in fact, the former commissioner of U.S. Commission of International Religious Freedom, John Murray, commented on the statement by Mr. Barack Obama, saying that I think the former president should spend his energy complimenting India more than criticizing India. And he talked also about the diversity of the country and how it is the strength of our nation. So it's not just the ministers who are questioning this statement that has come from Mr. Barack Obama, but also people within the U.S. and especially people who have been the watchdogs of the religious freedom in the United States of America, because its own track record as far as different, racism or, for that matter, different behavior with people of religious minorities has not been that good.
Akshay, stay on with me, because also joining me on the phone line is Amit Malviya from the BJP. He's the IT cell chief. Now, Amit, what would you say? Is this going to be a strategy that one by one there's going to be a strong rebuttal and reaction to what Barack Obama has said? Because a top US official stating that there should have been more support, not so much criticism coming in from Obama to India.
First of all, Obama's comment was completely out of line at a time when the United States was hosting the Prime Minister. Having said that, it was not just out of line, it was also inaccurate. The truth of the matter is that India is a beautifully plural country, and people from all denominations live here and prosper here without any discrimination. There have been several accounts of it, and the data points to the contrary. For Obama to even suggest that India could be on the path of a religious divide yet again, like 1947, was again preposterous. The finance minister has spoken yesterday. She's pointed out the track record of the Obama administration. When he was the president, the kind of atrocities his administration heaped on Muslim-majority countries, the kind of bombing that we saw in these countries, the loss of life, humanitarian crisis that was precipitated by the U.S. administration under Obama's leadership. These are all matters of fact. So for Obama to make a comment which was not rooted in reality, or for that matter, borne out by facts, at a time when the United States was hosting the Prime Minister, seemed a bit out of line.
But Amit Malviya, what do you think he said wrong? He's saying take care of your ethnic minorities, take care of minority rights, otherwise India may actually start to face a lot of problems.
It is not for Obama to comment on internal affairs of another country. He is the former president of America. He should look at the racial crimes happening in America, and his assertion that India does not look after its minorities well is completely incorrect. I haven't heard Obama make a similar comment about other countries, or for that matter, even the crimes that happen in his own country. And let me point out, when Obama was the president, the instance of racial crime against blacks was at an all-time high. So this entire romanticizing that happened with Obama as the president, that it is empowering for the blacks, was actually not born in fact. So Obama would be well advised to look at his own credentials, look at his own time as the President of America, the racial crimes that happen in America, before he starts pontificating on countries he knows little about.
Mr. Amit Malviya, if I may ask you, what is then the sense within the BJP about why Barack Obama made this comment in the first place exactly at the time when Prime Minister Modi was in the USA and a joint statement was released by Biden and Modi?
Well, it's not important for anybody in the BJP to speculate on the timing. What is more important is that the Biden administration hosted the Prime Minister. He was on a state visit, and the outcome of that visit has been extremely useful and extremely progressive for both the countries. We should look at the positives. We should look at the president in office and where he wants to take the relationship to. And that's really the focus of the visit, and that is what we should be talking about.
All right, Amit Malviya, thank you so much for speaking to India Today Television. And he's saying that that Obama should worry more about what's happening in America than tell India about its own issues. And here, this time, remember, this is going to be a big strategy of the BJP, or the government specifically, that big ministers are starting to react on the Obama interview.